Oh, hello, and good afternoon, everyone. So, we're going to be doing some streaming. We're going to be doing some, we're actually going to be doing some Yarowyn, and obviously with Yarowyn, it's going to be some Hemburg, because we need to do some more interiors on Hamburg. It's been quite a while since I've streamed, but, yeah, we'll see how everything kind of goes, I guess. Quick kind of thing is that I am just showing you guys, something that I think is quite cool, which is a modern texture pack that I am working on. I think it's pretty cool, but, yeah, I thought I'd show that off first because actually going from the texture pack into the Conquest texture pack is actually, it doesn't take that long. It's mostly I think it's the shaders when you switch over. That actually takes the longest out of all of them. But the rest of it's absolutely fine. And I also realised that it's a really bizarre time as well that I'm streaming today. It's because I ended up working quite late last night, so I ended up doing a weird split shift, which was fun. How's it going in the backyard? Hey! Well, that was long ago. It was indeed. Edward. How's it going, Edward? 168. So yeah, it's been a little while. I'm just going to turn down the audio. Actually, it's a little bit loud, isn't it? So yeah, I've been working a hell of a lot. So last night, well, yesterday I did 8 to 3, which isn't too bad, right? Pretty good shift. And then I started again at 7:30 and ended up at midnight. So then today, at least I finished a little bit early. So yeah, it's not too bad. Who else we got anyway? We got Tilia as well. How's it going, Tilia? So you're currently at work, can't watch right now. No worries, thanks, Tilia. Thanks very much for coming on. It's good to see you again. So yeah, what I'm working on, guys, I really fancied doing some modern the other day. So I've started working on a texture pack. People that follow me on Discord will probably have seen stuff, but I am building a texture pack for the Conquest Reforged mod. And one of the things I am adding into it is normal maps. So normal maps make stuff look a little bit more 3D. So it's like this looks a little bit more 3D. I haven't done one for the stone actually. I really should have done. Well, what else have I got? Oh yeah, concrete, the roads and stuff like that. So yeah, the roads and things like that, they're a little bit more. They've actually got some shading on them. Oh wow, there's a little town over there. And stuff like that. The brick's pretty cool. I think. I think the brick actually pops really nicely. It's got that kind of like. Actually looks kind of like it's cut in and things like that. So it's all that stuff that I've kind of been working on. How's it going, Smurf Masher? I've not been ignoring you, man. I just had a really late night last night. I've been just working my ass off. So yeah, I'm working on this so I can get back to some modern. So that'll be quite good. How's it going, Mollusk? Vicar Humphrey, you have Discord? I do, yeah. I do indeed. It should be in the YouTube link. Yeah, you are on YouTube, so... Sorry, I'm streaming to a couple of different places. Thanks so much, Smurf Masher, man. Thanks, dude. Serena Capuchin, LD Modern. It's more like Super Next Modern. I don't know, I haven't got a name for it. It's called Moderno at the minute, with an O on the end, because you know, that's what you do. You just call it something like modern and then put an O on the end, and apparently that makes it like modern. But yeah, playing around with a lot of the normal maps, and I think I've got pretty good with it now. I'm pretty happy with them, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that. I'm really happy with this beam. It looks like crap here, but this looks. I think this looks fantastico, because it just with a normal map on it, it just makes everything. It makes the whole difference about it. So it looks like kind of actual wood, because especially up this bit. Yeah, there we go. So it kind of has that kind of like effect to it. There you go. It's a little bit better there. But I think you can actually see it. There you go. Now you can see it. You can see the kind of effect that it has on it. Yeah, LD Modern version 2. I don't know, but it's a 512 texture pack, so it's way more high res. When I was looking at the textures and things like that, the modern packs, all the good ones, just were great. You know, they were just like always high res. So I'll kind of go on with that. Let's go, Vinny. We got Vinny. Oh, why is that not auto-scrolling? Why is this not auto-scrolling? So I'm just using Restream chat, so what I'm going to do... Is there no, like, auto-scroll on it or something? Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, that's fine. We'll see what happens. There we go, now it's working. It's magical. So else we got... Lightning at YouTube. What am I watching? Me just talk about texture pack stuff for the time being while I'm making a modern thing. Yeah. But there we go. I quite like it. It's getting there. It's just there's a lot of textures. So what I'm trying to do is I'm working with the like latest ones first, I guess, and then not the latest ones, the like default ones first, because I think I'll release it for that first, and then we'll go from there, but the wood kind of stuff looks not, you know, doesn't look too bad. So quite nice textures. It's quite smooth. I just need to sort out the grass. The grass is looking terrible, but I have only just figured out better grass, so I've kind of left it as that. But we'll see what we do with the modern stuff. So if I switch over my texture pack, we'll get building for a little bit. Definitely. Right. No, it's still not auto-scrolling. Oh, why? See, I'm using Restream, and Restream's really good. I just don't quite understand why it's not going to the bottom. It doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Well, it suddenly works. It's weird. It's really weird. Oh, it doesn't really matter. So, I think everything's working. So, Smashcraft it can't connect to. Well, that doesn't matter. Periscope, it's got a warning on it. Excellent. But the rest of them are all working. It looks like I've only got people on YouTube anyway, which is normal, which is fine. But you can watch me on Twitch as well at the same time. So I'm just going to update the counter type thing because that's broke. There you go. There we go. Look, 39 people. Apparently, that's more than I was expecting actually. So let's get Conquest. Let's get Conquest on. That's number one. I guess now can I do a tutorial on an Arabic desert house? Yeah, I can get around to it at some point. I'm thinking about just doing like a little village of a couple different styles and just trying it out again. I think I need to kind of get away from Hemburg for a bit at some point. Though we are doing Hemburg today, so yeah. Thomas Griffiths, have I seen about Hightail? I saw that Dukon tweeted something about it the other day, like yesterday. Yesterday, I think. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. But I haven't really looked into it yet. I was thinking about doing it. See how quick that was just to convert over to it, and now just to do the shaded part of it. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, Felix Barker, Vinny's a racist. I don't think he is. I haven't seen anything racist in the comments, so I'm gonna go with no. There we go. Smaug Brow. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Clubber, thanks for playing tutorials. No worries, man. Glad you enjoy them. Awesome game. Are you going to do a first order Star Destroyer tutorial? Probably not. The last Star Destroyer was a bit... just didn't get that many views, really. So, probably not, if I'm honest. Anyway. God, there we go. It's done. It's done. Right, we don't need to record that. Get back to Yarowyn. That'll be good. Check out Hightail. It looks so awesome. Yeah? Depends. Can you? Is it still got all the texture packy type stuff that you can, you know, like we normally have, like we're so accustomed to now? Have we got all that? That's the main thing, right? That'd be quite good. How's it going, Brash Plays on Twitch? You're the only Twitch watcher, by the way, man. But you're joined by 40 people from the YouTube community. That's good. Do like Restream. So, if you guys don't follow pictures and stuff on Discord, there you go. I have been working on this, not loads, but I have been doing little bits and pieces on Hemburg. I'm actually going to put this up to far. I don't usually do that when I'm going to do interiors, which is the plan, but yeah, I have been doing quite a bit. We've done a lot of fields, and I've spent so long making these horrible muddy dirt paths. I've spent far too long on it. But I've pretty much gone around all of those and just sorted those out. It's just gone on forever, so I've kind of taken a break from that. or just given up, I think. And I went over to the brewery section. So this was the brewery that built ages ago, really. We did that nice little warehousey type thing. And I've also gone around the side of the river, and I've put in this kind of like dirty, muddy thing because it was missing. And I've also painted under water as well, so we've got that underwater. So I've actually done that. Like kind of dragon tutorial, a lot of detail. I don't know. I've never done a dragon like properly. I've talked about it, but not really done them. Thomas Griffin, it's built with programming modelling first. I don't know if that's a good thing. You should always do programming first. In my head, anyway. And sort out the rest. Actually, no, I see what you mean, actually. Yeah. Anyway. So the really trying to support custom content creation in Hightail. Okay, so I'll definitely check that out. Scott Fletcher, can I do a Martin Bailey Castle? There's a couple. I think Andy Yoda's done one. I think so. I think there's already one on there, but they're pretty easy, really, if you think about it. It's just that as castles go, they're like, you know, you like start a proper castle, aren't they? Really, you know, it's one of those things you always learn about in history, but nothing else. Anyway, so yeah, I've put in a dock, sorted out the side of stuff there, and I've also done this. I really like this little peasanty area. So I'm going to do another one of these peasanty areas, and this is actually what we're going to be focusing on today. So it's literally this little small area, couple tiny houses, mud floors, pretty dire really. And yeah, there we go. I've actually used the staves. I did see it on Ardercraft. I wouldn't have used these if I didn't see it on Ardercraft and go, actually, yeah, it does look alright. So it's up to it's because of Ardercraft that I've got that on there. I don't think we want any of those. I think what we'll do is go for normal-ish texture, like oak platform or something like that. We'll do for the roofs. So yeah, not been too bad. But how's everyone been doing anyway? Because it has been quite a while since I've seen all of you guys. It really has. There we go. That's going to look a little bit stupid, but that'll do fine. Uploading the stream once it's finished. Oh yeah, Vadermore. Yep, they automatically do. So YouTube. One of the reasons, well, the main reason I do the streams on YouTube and have been is because it automatically uploads it. You can with Twitch get it where with Twitch it actually you can like send it to YouTube to be like archived essentially. But since most of the people that watch me are on YouTube, and also the YouTube chat thing's really good. So those that don't know, the YouTube, YouTube. This is a weird shaped building actually. It's freaking odd, isn't it? This is really rounded. Yeah, YouTube actually saves the chat that you guys are putting in. It won't save the Twitch stuff and the Mixer stuff and the whatever else I'm streaming on at the minute stuff. But pretty good though. So yeah. I got Tory Cox. Vinny says, "Do I have a PlayStation?" I don't actually have one. I used to have one. PS2. I used to have a PS2. Now that was back in the day. Loved goddamn PS2. It was awesome. But no, I haven't got one. Oh, okay. That was interesting. This poor guy with this house. So harsh. Oh dear. Cody's doing good. Last day of school. Simon has lost his finger on his left hand. That does not sound good. I'm gonna be honest, man. That really doesn't sound good. Tell you what, for this place, a central fire or something. I mean, they've got like food and stuff. They've got like cabbage at the back, and they got carrots and what turnips. But yeah, Samount, that does not sound good. That really does not sound like a good thing. Twitch chat could get saved in VODs. In VODs. VODs? What's VODs? I guess I could put it on the screen with OBS and things like that, and just do like a composite of different HTML feeds. But, you know, could be. Ever built an Ardercraft? Never built an Ardercraft, but it's freaking awesome. Ardercraft has been around for so long, it's just amazing. I reckon that we need a central fiery thing, like here. I think it might even just be like literally just campfire or something. I don't know. Would they have a campfire? I don't know. So with a campfire, we can then get that thing. Put that on top. There we go. Get that kind of thing there. Because they're not really going to have much. Maybe they just have a campfire. Maybe they're quite I think they're going to be quite social. This group of people are going to be quite social. But they're not going to have a lot, so we're going to have like a little that's going to burn your feet off. Yeah, probably wouldn't have that there, would you? Put it on the side, yeah. Put it on the side, just have a little thing there. So they might actually come in, you know, they might just be like sat here. This is quite nice. warming up, because this guy is not going to be able to have much in his house. I can actually turn the render distance down now as well, can't I? Just to get rid of some lag. I did find out one reason that I had lag. I actually had 2 versions of Optifine on. A bit weird. Really, really weird. Mud floor is fancy. It is, Smurf Master. It is, man. Better floor for peasants. I'm gonna do a petition or something. Right. So, bed-wise, I'm even tempted just to give them some, like, no bed. You know, and just have, like, a roll on the floor type of thing, because all of these are far too... okay, I pressed F by accident. All of these are just... that's obviously floating. To be fair, that actually just looks like some wood and some stuff, doesn't it? The only thing is... I think I might put it on that side, because then at least we've got this little edge piece. And actually, the basket that I just saw... I've forgotten where it is. It's in here, isn't it? Maybe we'll have some cabbage. They're going to literally... cabbage. Because they're going to need all the storage space they can get. Pitchforks. Definitely. Some tools and pitchforks, something like that. They might not own them. Maybe they will own them. I don't know. Would you own them if you're a peasant, or do you like have to borrow the stuff off of the Lord? Does like the Lord buy it? That's a good question, really, isn't it? So I think this would be his only real possession. You know, maybe some carrots as well. Let's get some carrots. Maybe he's stolen them from the rest of the guys. That's pretty much it. And we need a chamber pot as well. What poor dude. VOD's video on a band. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, if I did... yeah, I did think about it. I don't know, would people be interested in that if Twitch, I actually start saving the videos on Twitch? Because I'm totally allowed to, looking at it. The only thing I can't do is if I partner with Twitch... okay, that doesn't really work. If I partner with Twitch, I can't stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's the only thing that I've found, so I could do if people are interested in that. Yeah. Is this a texture pack or a mod? Both. It's a texture pack and a mod. So it started off as a texture pack that used metadatas, and then it evolved into a mod, I guess, because metadatas are those extra blocks that were kind of like in the 1.7 and previous versions. So, like wool is actually just one block, but with a load of metadata, which is, you know, all your colours. It's that kind of stuff, really. I'm thinking cowpat as well. I'm going to be really cruel to this dude. He has walked in. I still find it creepy that I've got them, you know, moving. But he's just going to have like nothing in here. It's just really that's his life. But yeah. Vinny, can I do a tutorial on the USS Missouri? Jag Thunder 1 has got some already. He's really done well on it as well. So I'm not going to do one because there's already... I think he's done 2 now. I think he redid it. So pretty good. And the Nimitz as well. Nimitz is... I think Jag's done one of those. I think Jag has done... pretty much everything you're asking. Go check out Jag Thunder, god damn it. He's a little bit smaller than me, but he started before me at YouTube, you know? So, but great guy. And really good tutorials, really good chips. And he's American. So it's got that American voice. It says things that sound a little bit more cooler than what me or Cyrillian Capuchin will say. Well, anyone will say stuff cooler than Cyrillian Capuchin, right? Anyway, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Pitchforks are wood, so peasants would easily own. That's true, yep, they would, wouldn't they? Yep, they are nice and wood. They should be able to make that out of trees, like this tree over here. Maybe even just get some, like, thorny stick things. And, no, they wouldn't do that. It would have to be probably out of proper wood, wouldn't it? Definitely, yeah. Alright, so this stave house then. So I think this is going to be a little bit more... I want to kind of like separate a little bit, so whether we go for like a wattle fence type thing, and then we're going to have like a couple that's living in here, I think. So what should we go for? What should we go for? Oh, it looks a bit too fancy, doesn't it? Oh, it's a hay bed, so that would technically do, wouldn't it? Yeah, literally just like something like that. Or maybe even the fence, which is jungle. It's jungle. Something like that, isn't it? It is a jungle like fence thing. What is it called? Planks? No. None of those. Might have to go and find it. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. Let's go. I've got it up here, so it's fine. So Vanja, will there be any more tutorials for big yachts? Yeah, probably, but I have to finish a texture pack first to get back onto it. Definitely. Right, what am I looking for? I think it's over by the Fighters Guild. I think, yeah, there we go. This one. That's what I'm thinking. See, it is an actual fence. What's it called? Wooden boards fence. See, I wouldn't get that. Not really. Wrong way. Here we go. Right. Don't know how I'd personally feel about having a fence in my thing, but it works as a divider really well, so there we go. We can have those. Any guesses for what that is for? Maybe. Ah, dear. Speaking of puns, what do I call the wind that comes out of a cheese factory? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Right. So these guys are going to have a furnace of some kind. I kind of wish there was like a mud furnace type thing. I really do. There's not enough space in this place to put like a real fire in, so I might not even go for a furnace then, but I think they would have some sort of like really crappy other stuff. Definitely won't have a towel tool. But the rest of the stuff we can have, so we've got some cupboards, sort of spice rack, shelves. Yeah, we're gonna go for some like a spice rack type thing, I think. Now this is the side that we can't really put stuff on. What we can do though, obviously, is put in stuff like that because you can walk past it. So you can have like a cloak, and then it'll be white though, would it? Now you go brown one, nice hat, something like that. Sounds good, doesn't it? That's the only problem, but that's fine. We'll ignore that. Ever happened. That'll do. Right, so they got some like cupboardy type stuff there. Pitchforks again. Let's make them proper farmers, you know. Even put it there, can't we? Have it stood up there rather than in a corner. Otherwise, if it's in a corner, this place just looks really big. So have that there. Stuff around. No windows at all, have they? Anyway, what was the answer to that joke? It's breezy. That's very good. Oh god. How's it going, Rex? Stop. We also got Adri bus as well. Better ovens for the peasants. We do need something like mud though, don't we? Do you think? I'm sure they had loads of mud like stuff, didn't they? Didn't they? Oh, I don't know. Right. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Right, so I can get through there if I put in like something in that area there. I don't know what it'll be though. It's been a while since I've actually done interior, so Still trying to like think about stuff. I do like this though. This pitchfork. I'm gonna shove this. Somebody is working the turnip field. Yeah, they're working the turnip field. I could just put a brush in, broom in, couldn't we? Here, broom it. Broom will do. Right, so that's done. Cool. We need to do the little path here. So I think these are two different... Yeah, these are two different things. Oh, my middle click, luckily, has started working again. My mouse has been like on and off. Like, it's the best mouse that I've ever had, except that it's not it's not really been behaving very well. I don't know. Who knows? I once crashed a car and realised how Mercedes bends. Very good, Vange. Yeah. Do need grotty hovels to be realistic. It's true. Yeah. I should have really had like this thing, right? I mean, who's this dude? Is this gonna be? Should I have like a family of people? Should I have like one side here, one side there? I think so. Actually, thinking about it, I think if I split it into two, so there's two families that are sharing the same roof. So that's kind of like common in olden times, isn't it? Be, you know, you could have literally like a couple families together. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. There you go. I do quite like these beds as well. So that'll do. I get it, man. I call it breezy. I totally get it. It doesn't make it any better. I'm sorry, Samantha. It does not make it any better. It's still a terrible joke. Terrible. Is there like a fence gate or something? There we go. Yeah, there is, isn't there? Oh, so it's like that. I don't know how I feel about that. Humans are penned in, but I quite like it as like a frame, you know, so they can't walk through that. That'd be really good if that top bit, if you actually walk through it, you know. But I mean, that'll do. You know, we'll have this kind of like area here. We'll probably have a fire in it, which means we'll have like some sort of like thing in the ceiling. We'll do one of those things where they had one of them in there. Yeah. You know? Like a load of sticks that are kind of sticking around it. Yeah? What do you reckon? Yeah, maybe. How's it going, Jimmy McKinley? Jokes are too cheesy. They are. They're dreadful. They're absolutely dreadful. But anyway, how's everyone been? Because it has been quite a long time since I've streamed, and I do apologise. I've just been dead. Absolutely just dead. Ugh. Getting there though, you know? Like, work-wise. I think. No, I won't have the bench there. No, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll have the bench over here or something. I was thinking of having like a little communal area type thing, and they'll have they've actually got a furnace, you know. So we've got a furnace, so maybe we won't have that. No, we will have that. We'll make it. Do you want a furnace or a fire? I mean, I kind of feel like if I had a because it's not very open, right? I feel like this would be pretty bad. Personally, I'm going to let you guys decide. Is that bad? Would that be bad? Would that, you know, set everything else on fire and they just die? Maybe. So here's a good one. Good one from Simone. You want to know what a Mexican says when he gets home sad and doesn't feel like complaining? I don't want to talk about it. That is dreadful. Hopefully the accent helped. How's it going? We got Rorik and Big Mac. Got to go to school in 10 minutes. Man, I just finished work. Like early, but finished work still. Children will sleep in the eaves of the houses. Eaves. Okay. Interesting. But apart from the fire, I think it's a little bit too, you know, I think it's just not going to work, is it? So I'm personally feeling, but you know. How's it going? Bram van Hudjonk. How's it going, man? Yeah, campfire wouldn't be best than that. No, it's too big, isn't it? I think they'll have a controlled one. I think I'll still keep this because I kind of like the idea of it, you know, it being a little bit open, and obviously it'd rain and get all crappy and everything, but that's fine. That's not a problem. Let's get like some plate of food or a bowl or something. No, we need a bowl. We need like a pot. That's what I need. Pot. I need pot. Yeah, that's really good. There you go. So they got a pot. They got some like mushroom soup stuff on the stove, cooking. And I'm guessing they'll just sit here. The kids will be around stuff, and then each family will go into their little area. I mean, technically these are 3 blocks here, so I mean that's quite a lot of space. To be fair, and we've got. Yeah, I'm going to move this one. I'm going to move this definitely. It doesn't have to be goddamn perfect. This is me. When I haven't built for a while, I want to make everything exactly symmetrical. Like, you always use the middle of everything, and it's not really that good, you know? It's got to, like, unlearn stuff. Well, not really unlearn stuff. Relearn stuff. There we go. That sounds a lot better. So, I mean, if we do something like this, at least, we then opened up this central bit. It does mean then we can actually have a fire, you know? Because we could actually technically have a fire in here, right? And then have the bench or something. No matter what, the bench is going to look like it's in the fire. Which isn't too bad, I guess. So we can do something on top of that, and then they could obviously they'd hang a thing off of it. I think it's a little bit better. Yeah. It's a bit better. What's been built? Like peasanty houses at the minute. We're just doing some interiors. 742 in the US. Dang, man. Dang. Oh yeah, I was going Block Thrower. We also got Art Player Raven. Good to see you both. So Block Thrower says, what am I building? Doing some peasanty houses. So just doing some interiors. So this is what I was building the other day, and I put a picture on the Discord for this area, because this is what I'm planning on finishing up. This area right here. We'll finish up the next episode. It's quite nice actually. I really like it. If we get it done, like we get some more peasant houses done there, so we'll probably do another little one of these area type things. I don't know what you want to call. I don't know what you call them. They're just like a little neighbourhood, really, aren't they? Like a really crappy neighbourhood for peasants outside the wall. So I'll put another one like in this area. Then I was thinking of actually having some burnt houses, like completely, you know, destroyed. We are going to have a field, because I put the plan up. We're going to have a field here with, I think we're having irrigation as well. I think that's what this is going to be. I think it's going to be a water mill. It's going to bring water up and irrigate the fields. And then we're going to have another field here where there's going to be some refugees because there's a war going on. And we're also going to have repair work going on the bridge. So that'd be quite good to put some scaffolding up. We could technically do it in the water part of it. I don't know. And we can kind of do that. And I know people want a toll station. But actually, it turns out, ages ago, we had put in a sign for a toll station to be here. I don't know if it should be further back, but I quite like the shape of this thing. Is that because it's bigger? It is bigger, isn't it? Yeah, it's bigger. Yeah, so I think we'll still do that. We'll still have like a toll station type thing around here. Because, you know, if you could collect taxes, and then if they don't pay and they try to run, well, they'll just shoot them and close the drawbridge. Not close the drawbridge, close the portcullis, and stab them to death to get the money, pretty much. Right? Yeah. Hello, Russian dude. And we've got Augustus Julius Caesar. How's it going, man? I like to get wrecked. Good to see you, man. Smoke Mash says, have I tried Minecraft in VR? No, I haven't. But Oculus Rift arrives in an hour. Damn, man. Tell me how it is. Like, honestly, tell me how it actually is. Hey, thank you very much, Diff Doof, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Mother Russia. Yes. Low warm your legs, says Brown. It is cold, but I think my legs are alright. Okay. I'd like to get ready. Guess you should watch on YouTube. Not at all, man. I've got Restream, so I get the chat from all 5 platforms I'm currently streaming on. It's great. It's freaking great. You should try it out. Except if you're a partner with Twitch, then you can't do it. Which is because there's some rules around it. There's always rules around things, but it's always best to read them. But essentially, it makes perfect sense. You know, it's they want in order for them to pay you, they want to have exclusive access to the video, exclusive rights to the video, I guess, for the first 24 hours. So it totally makes sense. I have no problem with it, but yeah, something needs to be aware of. So that's why. But I'm not a Twitch partner, so I haven't got enough of following on Twitch. It's one of those things, isn't it? You know. What do we actually have in these doors? I mean, it's quite big, really. Push it back. I mean, yeah, let's push it back. Push it back to like there, because then at least it makes it look a little bit more, you know. And don't think you'd have a bag there. Let's get something cooking. Let's get something cooking. Caught a rabbit. I don't know how they've caught a rabbit. Maybe one of the kids has stolen it from somewhere. And I probably wouldn't be hanging over their heads like that, but we can have it over here. So they got that like hanging up. I was going to go with like a little prep table type thing going on, but I don't really know about that. This needs to be in like a cold area, so I think I'm actually going to put cabbages. Why have I got so many cabbages? I guess it's because they're poor, and I'm thinking cabbages are poor people's stuff. I don't know what you think. No idea. Maybe, maybe not. How's it going, Nikolai Handkerchief? And the last boat, Diff Doof, the guy that just subscribed, says, hey Deck, I remember watching your old build tutorials, didn't know you streamed. Yeah, I've been streaming for the last couple of years, I think, but I have stopped for a bit, like the last month, maybe 2 months. It's died again. I've died. That's the problem. Bram from Who You Dunk. I was talking about the campfire. Damn, I can't remember what he said. Oh, warm your legs. Yeah, man. Yeah, totally. Now that makes much more sense. I mean, I was thinking, you know, my legs aren't that cold. I mean, it is cold outside, but, you know. But yes, this would definitely warm your legs. Oh, dear. We'll see. I'm watching the old World War II tank tutorials. Man, those were so old now. Oh, man, those are really quite ancient. I can do so much better now. I've seen there was a guy that's actually been doing some really good ones, and I can't remember his name. Let's give him a shout out. Garrett, I think it is. There we go. Yeah, I think it's like Garrett something. He's got some really good ones. He's got some really good modern ones. They're bigger, obviously, but pretty good. Yeah. So I'd like to go around. Not partnered yet. Only have a average of 11 viewers per stream. Ah, let's get your content out on YouTube more though. Give Restream IO a go. Because you can. So at the minute, I'm currently streaming on, like, if you ever set up these things, currently streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Smashcraft has gone wrong, but never heard of it before. Using Restream and Periscope, I'm currently streaming on. Though I've only got people watching on Twitch and YouTube, so interesting. But yeah, definitely give it a go. If you guys are interested in more medieval material stuff as well, go and subscribe to I Like to Get Wrecked on Twitch. Give him a boost. Get him to being a partner, so they can tell me if being a partner's worth it. How about that? Does that sound fair enough? But yeah, go and check him out. Carl Power, it's been a while. It has, man. It's been a little while. I've been knackered. I'm still knackered. Like dead. I finished work at half midnight last night and then got up and started work at 8 again. It's just annoying. I'm on call. I'm on call right now. I'm on call. Work is just a load of crap, really, isn't it? Oh man, it's just rubbish. I know that's kind of like, you know, it's part of what work's about, but oh man, it sucks. So I have no idea how I've got the energy to stream since I should be like dead. I think I'm just. I think somehow I've got energy, and I'm not really. I've got the wheel of cool stuff. I don't really know how I've got the energy at the minute. I'll be honest. I just seem to be awake enough to stream, which is bizarre because I should be really asleep. It's probably because I'm going to crash really hard later. I reckon I will anyway. Let's get some barrels of something, or need some more foodstuffs. I mean, they wouldn't really have wheat in a barrel, would they? Potatoes they would, though. They'd definitely have potatoes, but you need to have those cold. So, I mean, this dude is really unlucky. I mean, he's been hoarding cabbages and potatoes. Pretty crazy. How's it going around the 13th? What we're building? Just doing some, like, peasanty houses. Pretty much. Can't stay for long, Nikolai? No worries, man. If you got work in an hour, you got work in an hour. That's the way it is. There we got a Japanese dude. I have not had a Japanese dude for a very long time. That sounds dodgy. You know what I mean. Welcome, guy from Japan. Man from Japan. Hey, thank you very much, Lee Iden, for following. Welcome to the club. I got some bread. Get some bread. Bread. Now I want some bigger bread. I think they'd have a nice big thing of bread. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Let's go check out Restream. Thanks for all the mention too. No worries, man. Yeah, no problem at all. If you want to check out the server at some point. Oh, yes. Yes, man. Yes. I'd like to get wrecked. At some point, let's sort out a tour. How about that? Let's sort out some tours. That'd be really good. So I'll do like a tour of your world, and you can show me around it and stuff like that. Or some of the builds that are like complete. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, give me a shout on Discord's probably the best to get me on. So just join my Discord. Send me a. No, you can't just send me a PM. I'll grab you on Discord. How about that? or Twitter actually. Twitter's pretty good. Yeah, because I think if I follow you on Twitter, then you follow me, then we can talk like people. Probably. Anyway. Smurf Masher. You're not uncool, Daka. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I know I said uncool. Yeah. Cool. We also got a guy from Argentina. Elden. Is it Elden? Elden. Elden or Iden? Wait, so you're now on... So Iden, you on Twitch and on YouTube? It's just confusing, man. It's just confusing. What the hell? Right. Looking for... I know what I'm looking for, I just, I don't know what it's called. That's that thing that you, like, always just do. Hey, thank you so much, Smurf Masher. Thanks, bro.
Can we chat after this stream, DAKR?
Yeah.
I promise this will not be a waste of your time.
Yeah, it's not a problem, man. Yeah, should be able to. Because I'm not going to be streaming for too long today. So yeah, we'll chat after it. It's just been a nightmare for me to actually be free. So yeah, we can do. I want to see the kingdom behind the wall so bad. What kingdom behind the wall? What do you mean, like... I think it's up on the hill? You can see it if you want. If you haven't seen it before, that is. Alright, it's not finished yet. Eventually, we will finish it after we've done all the damn interiors and done all the stuff around. There's so many gaps, like obviously this bit's done. So, you know, we've done down here where we've got this absolutely hideous butchering dude who, and, you know, I need to actually finish up this, don't I, actually? So it's going to make a little path to go to the door, because people are saying wouldn't be really good if they're, you know, butchering the meat and then dragging the carcass, including with the mud, in front of the store. They'd probably have a back door, and it makes sense for the butcher. I really wouldn't eat the butcher. But, yeah, we've got so much to do. We've got so much to do. But I think we can just keep on going. Thank you very much, Titan Gaming, for subscribing, man. Thank you, dude. So, I mean, we've got that bit to do, which shouldn't be too bad. And then we're on to the Rich District, and then we're done, pretty much. But I want to save the castle till last. That's got to be the finale. I've still got to decide what's going to go on there. I might put some refugee-type tents that have kind of, like, collapsed. I don't know. Don't think your builds will ever be done. Well, it sounds like mine, man. Like, if you've seen any of my series, they never, ever stop. Ever. Alright. Julius, it's rare for me to catch one of these live. Yeah, I'm doing it at a weird time. I'd usually still be at work. So that's kind of why. It's just... I know that within about, I don't know, 2 hours, I'm just going to completely crash and be asleep. I've got to cook, so that might not work. Right, onions. Everyone loves onions, right? I love onions. I actually do love onions. They're awesome. No, I don't like that. No, let's put some dried herby stuff and waiting in front of the door. They're afraid of vampires, so they've got some garlicky, oniony things there. Because that's the closest we got to garlic, so we're going to go with that. Fair enough? Fair enough. But yeah, I like to get wrecked. I totally understand you, man. Finishing something is so difficult. I'm really stupid, right? Because I went from Highguard. I was like, wherever it is. Where's Highguard? It's up here? Down there? Over there we go. Highguard, which is this whole frickin' thing here, which is huge. I went, that's too big. I'm going to start a smaller project. So then I came over and started Hemburg. It's still huge. It's just not as big. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm going to finish this. I'm probably going to do Face to More, which is this mound thing here, which is like a third of the size. And I don't have to do fields, so that'll be quite good. Oh, and then that'll be pretty happy, you know. And I'm just going to do some little villages around. I think I'm going to I want to do some Byzantine stuff. This weird stuff, by the way, is because I'd switched shaders. And then it crashed and I started it up and then it actually re-picks up the colours of things. It's really weird. I think it was shaders or it was my texture pack, I can't remember. But I want to do some like Byzantine type stuff and maybe some deserty type stuff. Probably some Wild West. I'm so going to get, I haven't bought it yet, but I'm going to get Red Dead Redemption and do some Wild Westy type stuff around here. I think it'd be quite cool. Or maybe even here. I don't know. We'll have like just random stuff. You despise the onions. I love them. I love onions. Hot dogs with fried onions on are brilliant. So, absolutely awesome. So if I'm working from home for the win. Yeah, I haven't worked from home for... I'm allowed to, you know, like every week. Just haven't done it for too long. But it is very good working from home. It's really good. If you can do it, it's great for like reducing stress. Which is quite good. Sometimes though you get like, you know, your boss is like, oh no, you don't work as hard from home. It's like, well, you do. You're like more relaxed and you're actually usually doing other stuff, picking up on like paperwork or whatever. I don't know. Lee, I don't have the loots. What loots? Well, I'm not partnered, but yeah. Let's go recommend working on Fork Haven for 6 months. Vowed not to start anything until it's complete. That's what I've been doing with this goddamn thing. I'm in the exact same boat as you. Exact same boat. But yeah, it's one of those things. But Fog Haven is looking freaking cool. That screenshot you put on Twitter looked awesome. It looked really, really good. It just shows the kind of like structure above it. It reminds me of I can't remember in Skyrim when there's like a quest where you go up into the sky. I think it's for one of the Daedric gods, and you get to see like a top-down view of stuff. Is that kind of like view? I was like, oh damn, this looks cool. This looks badass. But yeah, it looked pretty good. I liked it. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, okay, I'm gonna do like a little thing in there. I think the kid is, the poor kid is just gonna have some sort of like. Oh, I'm just gonna go thatch. I haven't done one of these for ages. These like, you know, really crappy thatch beds. We just do like a little thing like that, and that's it. They just sleep in some hay. And that's it. Block thrower, Daka, you can leave the area in front without with nothing and just add in dead bush and flora sometimes where there are empty spaces in town, and you can hide some tents in if you want. That's true, actually. Block thrower, you are very, very good, because I do want to do the whole war thing. Idea being for people that... God, press the button. Idea for... or the idea that's going on. Aurelia, or what was Aurelia, is at war with Calandria. So there is going to be a huge kind of like battlefield type thing around this area. I am thinking of putting a castle on here and just having it completely wrecked. Like it's under siege from the Aurelian forces type thing, and that they're holding off from there. And probably have loads of like, you know, soldiers and stuff on this river or whatever. Something like that will do. So I'm thinking of doing that around here. So there would be refugees from those areas wandering down and trying to like get around to pretty much anywhere. Since there's a lot of fields around here, you know, they have got quite a bit of food. Although a lot of the food will be sent to the army, they'll still have quite a bit of food. So that actually doesn't sound too bad, having the tents in the town as well. Like this area here, for example, they would have stolen up this place. I was going to do like a little garden, but I could have like part garden where they've got some carrots and then they've let somebody stay in there as well. Well, that totally makes sense to me. Sounds good. I like that. I like that block thrower. I like that a lot. Big Mac, will gunpowder and firearms cannons exist in the world? Oh, that is something that is so difficult, because I started to put some in. Why have I got a goddamn urn? Did I put an urn over there? It's like Grandma's ashes or something. Yeah, it's Grandma's ashes. So I started to do some stuff like that. Pitchforks, shovels, pitchforks, scythes and flails. Wow, those are really peasanty. Right, actually no, these can go over here, can't they? They can go literally at the end of the bed. And then we can have something else. Yeah, so it's really difficult because the changes that occurred after firearms kind of like came about and cannon came about, it's just massive. You know, the whole fort's changed. Everything pretty much changed, actually, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, I forgot that this you can do directional stuff. Or I didn't realise that you could do that, and it's awesome. It's brilliant. I think we need some paper. I don't know. They're not going to be able to read what I'm talking about. But actually, no, he could have pictures, couldn't he? Like some sort of like really crappy comic. Really quite crap comic. I'm going to go with really crappy comic. Yeah, so firearms and gunpowder. I did start to do it in High Guard. I did put them on there. And also like ships. You know, ship-wise, they just look so much better when you got cannons. So it's... I don't know. I'm not... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to be very fluffy on that subject. Like, you know, have cannons on ships, because then I can get, like, you know, first-rate and third-rate and second-rate ships to the line, all that kind of stuff. But actually no. Like, they don't exist in the world somehow. I just haven't figured out how. So, good luck with that, if you guys have got an idea. Yeah, that's going to block that, isn't it? That's the only problem. That's what I was looking for anyway. See, they've not got anywhere to put their clothes. They've just got it in a basket like that, like a box thing like that. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we don't really need too much, do we? We need to try and make it as kind of rubbishy as possible. Let's grab that. Shove one of these in there, so then at least they can sit by the fire. Really simple. Don't want too much going on. Not really. I need to screw up the floor. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I do need to mess it up a little bit. But I'll do that off camera because it's boring as hell. It is so boring and tedious. Yeah, cool. Don't like hot dogs, says Big Mac. I'm guessing you like Big Macs though. It's fair enough. How's it going, Sphere Player? Good to see you, Julius. What would you want added to Conquest? The old... Honestly, the old texture for this block here, because The one that's in the pit... not, what the hell, that was a bit weird. The one that's in the picture down here, I loved it. I really did like that texture. I'm not very keen on this block, if I'm honest. That's what I'd want to see a return to it, so I can just paint this and it doesn't look weird. I mean, I like it. You know, this texture is good, but it shouldn't have been switched, I don't think. I think it should have been an additional texture rather than a switch. Perhaps. Yeah. Most of the people on CR community on Discord are very snobbish about. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not the best builder in the world. Ducon's freaking fantastic, and is it Patricraft? I can't remember the exact name, but he's freaking phenomenal at what he does. It's not really about. I don't think it's about the builds as such. I think it's about the. I like the whole lore to everything. Like, for example, my luckily my hill's quite good, so it's forced me to do stuff, but there's not a lot of angled buildings, and then I've just got these like 45-degree ones, and they don't look great with mixing those in, but I have started to try and put these in. But that was because, you know, a lot of people were giving me feedback and saying I needed them, and it's fair enough. They do look quite cool, but the interiors are a pain in the butt. So there is that. I think I did an interior of one of them, didn't I? Yeah, this one. This one I ended up doing an interior of. It's like this freaking angled house, and it's just like... It kind of works, because it's not too much of an angle, and it's quite a big house for people. But, you know, this is like a townhouse, I guess. That's why I got a floor. If you can afford a floor, you're good. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I like the lore. I like the look of things. I like how... I think there's a lot more to being a builder, because you are building up an entire story. And that's the always good thing. Plus, if you have fun, cool. That's the thing, you know, building's about fun. You know. Minecraft is a game, it's fun. It's not supposed to be like perfect perfect builds. Though I am very happy with these. I am very happy with these this horrible roof. I freaking love these horrible roofs. And some people hate them. I love them. I love the messiness of them. I don't know why. I just like it. Anyway, guys, just time from schools this time. I'm just about to go. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, bro. I was just going to make this one like a short one. Maybe the first iterations of gunpowder too explosive, so it shatters rifles. Ah, there we go, that's good. Skip, maybe there's a magical reason, like the goddess of the land did something to make gunpowder not work, but honestly it does. That's also possible, I guess, isn't it? You know? Put it outside under like the edge of the roof. Ah, good idea, block thrower. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. So we got like a little thing there, haven't we? I mean, the only other thing is, it's not even going out on this. This is a bit crap actually. That's not sticking out. It is actually. I like it on that side. I don't mind it there. I don't like it on the other. But yeah, I totally walk through those. It does feel a little bit meh, doesn't it? So we're gonna have in there instead, though. Or do we just have nothing instead? So we could, if we move. Well, actually, the papers can go down there. So trampling on his stuff. Maybe put in. Oh, gonna put in a wardrobe. I know that's a bit stupid because there's some stuff, but that could be the whole wardrobe for all of their stuff. That's all their belongings, you know. Oh yeah. So I have to have a think about it. Big Mac, we can pretend that the cannons on ships aren't powerful enough to destroy walls, only sink ships, and that's why they're running on ships. That could possibly be true, couldn't it? I think we'll just have some really fluffy stuff like that, because that is exactly how I want it to be. Just because you don't get castles and things like that, can't you? You know, without them being decimated quickly. Yeah. Dickon was the one that found me and convinced me to build with CR says I like to get wrecked. He has a summer shanty outside Foghaven. Awesome. For real. All the reasons are pretty good, man. All the reasons are pretty good. Right, I need to do like the path going up to here as well. And I've got to do the woods. Literally, I am going to do a hand-painted forest, I think. Which sounds hideous, but I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm actually going to do it, because I don't like these trees. That's because I just took some of Daft Enigma's trees and just shoved the different leaves on them and changed the blocks. But we've also got to do Castle Riverhold at some point as well, and join this up. I'd really like to get Hemburg done to enough so we can start to build the path here, build a bit of the forest, things like that. Somehow we need to sort out the drawbridge as well. Oh yeah, and I put in a portcullis. I can't remember if I told you guys about this, but I did put in a portcullis, and I'm going to have a gate behind it, so it's going to be pretty well defended. And same with here, we will actually have the portcullis in this bit. It's going to be pretty well defended, I think, for Castle Riverhold. Except from the top bit here, where, you know, technically people can wander up to this place and throw the rope over this one, get onto there and kill them all. Don't know what's with the dodgy German accent I've got on, but I don't know. So everything's going. With magic, everything is possible. That's true, Saphira. A wizard did it. We'll go with a wizard did it. Make the cannons fluffy. Literally, yeah. It's just they send out this weird cloud stuff that only affects ships. It's really weird. And actually fire cannonballs too. Merry Christmas to you, Shula, as well. Although it's not Christmas yet. Not yet. So I don't know if we're allowed to do that yet. Though it is Christmas jumper day today at work, so I did have my, I've got like a proper Christmas jumper which has got AT-AT walkers on it. It's nothing better than Star Wars Christmas jumper. So we do it for like charity, so you get to wear a Christmas jumper, which is weird in my mind, but you know, whatever. It's for charity, so let's do it. Raise some money. Why not? Alright. Nickel handkerchiefs. I like the idea that technology isn't perfect yet, so most rifles shatter, but there are some functioning rifles that are too expensive to arm large amounts of soldiers. Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, so let's go with, like, gunpowder is super explosive, you know, the early version that they've got of it is super duper explosive, so you need quite a large cannon for it, you know, ones that are like ship sized. I know they're not that big, but and for some, the only problem is how can they not pull cannons around, say for example, with horses? You know, that's the only thing that doesn't quite add up. Yeah, I'm not really decided that yet. Maybe flies get in there, and the flies make it just explode straight away. Yeah, because nothing really makes any sense. If it's highly explosive and it does explode on like friction, for example, then a ship is also moving around on the water and would be causing friction between different materials as it sways and things like that. So, I don't know. God knows. Das ist gut, ja? Wunderbar. Ein Minecraften in Blocken. It's Uber. Right. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me for today. But I will try and stream some more. I'm going to like keep on like just doing it, even if it's like an hour or something like that. I need to get back into it because I do enjoy doing it. I do enjoy chatting with you guys. It's just been a bit dead lately, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, have a good rest of the day for those that are just going to like work or to school or whatever like that. Yeah, and I'll chat to you guys later. Bye 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 bye.